episode of This Square Room. My name is Jonel.
And I'm Deswayne.
And before we even get into it, I have to apologize to everyone because I am under the weather. I'm going to sound a little nasally today. I'm most definitely going to cough. I feel one coming on right now. And I'm sorry. I know that's like super annoying to hear.
It's gross.
It is gross.
Ugh, how could you?
You have a cough too. But yeah, no, I've been sick all week. And like, no, it's not COVID. It's just a cold, but like, I haven't had a cold I think since before COVID.
Yeah.
I don't think it's maybe it is the flu though, because I keep going through like, you know, when like you get really, really cold and then really hot. Like I've just been like sweating for no reason.
Oh yeah.
Not funny.
Maybe it's because you've been
Damn,
out
you
lately.
trying to call me old?
I didn't say that. I said what I said. Why are you trying to say things I didn't say?
Menopause happens to women of a particular age.
I didn't know that. I thought it was just a particular period in their life.
Yeah, once you reach a certain age.
I didn't know if there was a certain age or it was a mind state. I don't know.
And no, I went out once, but no, I got sick before that.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, but I did a little
I hope you feel
testy
better
poo
soon.
to make sure I didn't actually have COVID, because that would be irresponsible of me.
It would.
Yeah, but that's how I know. I guess I technically don't know if it's the flu or a cold. I thought it was just a cold, but then with a cold you get a fever?
You shouldn't.
Yeah, so I think I have the flu.
Yeah, a cold is like runny nose. Ha-choo, ha-choo.
Because it started with just like a tickle in my throat. And then by the end of the day, it was like, so funny. No, and then by the end of the day, it was like, full on sore throat. But the sore throat only lasted like a day. But like the coughing, not even so much sneezing, like here and there, but just like the fever and the coughing and the stuffiness, obviously. I think at one point it was like, you know, when your sinuses hurt so bad that like it hurts you to move your eyes. Sure. Oh my god, it was the worst. But yeah, I
really like your shirt, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
It says Queendom, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it should be an African American girl.
Yes.
Okay. Not really sure. She looks a little bit light skinned, so.
Well, it's a black and white shirt.
Yeah, but like, you know, I'm just looking at her features, and I don't like it.
You just said you like it.
No, I don't like her features.
Oh my god. Speaking about people's features that you do like, I'm about to expose you right now real quick. Because it's just so ironic. Last week we were speaking about, you know, how you have that little like devil on your shoulder and how you just like are compelled to flirt and do things and whatever. And okay, I want to choose my words very carefully because I don't want to like give things away. Tell me if I say something that gives something away.
Go for it.
So I won't say when. Sometime between last week and this week.
Yep.
I witnessed an encounter, but it was just like so crazy to see. I guess it's just kind of like getting to see like Da Vinci do a painting.
You're so stupid.
No. Or to see like Kanye in the studio. Like you're just like, how does this work? Person's mind work, you know? Like it was weird because I'm with you, things are cool, like whatever. You have this interaction with this person and then
I leave you for a bit. Yeah.
Right. But then you come back to me and I literally looked at you and I'm like, Des, you're glowing. I'm like, you're glowing. Like you stepped away. I wouldn't say you were like flirting. You were doing like I
was trying my best not to.
Introductory flirting.
Yes.
Like very low key, but like you
were
still flirting. But
for sure.
It wasn't like outwardly obvious.
No, it's the shy flirting, which makes it like, oh God, he knows what he's doing. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, which I'm just like, oh God. But like, so you were doing that, which is very like in your element. But it's just like the way you physically, like your features changed. It was like so crazy. I've never seen.
You could
that
just say,
before.
Des, you came back and you look cute. You could just say that.
No, but it was just like you literally were glowing. You know, they say like pregnant women just have a glow about them.
I'm a pregnant woman now.
You're pregnant with friggin', I don't know.
With infatuation.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I came back and I was like, I was sweating. I had to take off my jacket. Yeah.
I mean, maybe that was a little part of the glow. I don't know. But I was like, because I looked at you, I was like, oh, you look good. I'm like, wait a minute.
You've been here for a while. We've been together this whole time.
And it's not to say you didn't look good before, but it was different. Yeah. You were literally, that's the only way I can describe it. You were glowing. And I'm like, ew, stop. You were not glowing because you flirted for 2 seconds.
Yeah, I was. It's been a while.
We had just spoken about the fact that this is like your thing and all that stuff. And
yeah.
Oh my God.
Like, I don't know if you guys seen the movie Hitch where Will Smith helps people go on dates and stuff like that and quote unquote find love and whatever.
Honestly, you should totally.
I would love to do that, but I would feel so bad because to me, that's not who you are. Just be you. Somebody will like you for you. Don't be.
Not everybody.
Not everybody.
You've
You're
seen
right.
some people and it's just like rough.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Like, there's no hope for you, buddy. But yeah, I have actually thought about stuff like that because I
want to take a class from you. Just
I really do enjoy flirting.
Work. Oh my gosh, I was like, what just happened here? I'm like, I knew you were bad, but I don't think I've never seen you physically glow like that before. And I think it's also because like you haven't been doing anything in a long time.
I've been so good.
And I think your inner devil was like,
oh my, it was itching. It was itching, and like. I was really trying not to speak like too much to the person. And like they just were asking questions. And I was just like, oh, let me out.
And I was like, Des, get back here. Get back here right now.
I swear to God. And you were just replaying in my head, I promise you. Like just over and over. I was like, Des, shut up.
I feel like I'm like the nagging voice.
Yep, definitely.
Like, Deswayne, come on now.
What did I tell you?
You're better than this.
You are doing so well, boy.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy though. Okay, another question. Well, I guess that
wasn't a question.
Yeah,
no,
just a question.
Yeah.
At any point in your life, has anyone like told you that they've masturbated to the thought of you?
Yes.
Okay. Is that a turn on to you? I know you're a man, so that's why it's different.
It's not necessarily a turn on. It was like, why don't you just call me? Like, don't masturbate to the thought of me. You can just, I'll be right there. Like, it's not that serious.
Right, because that's something that you hear after the fact.
Yeah, exactly. Like you already masturbated.
Yeah.
And now you're telling me. Why didn't you just call me?
That was your only like thought or feeling?
Yeah.
Were you kind of like, ooh, do it again? Or were you kind of like, like violated?
Neither. I was just disappointed that you didn't call me. Like, you're obviously horny and you were thinking about me. So why not see if I'm available? Like, I don't understand. But I get it.
I mean, I guess maybe they knew you weren't, or maybe they weren't, or
But I understand where people can hear that and kind of be like, "That's fucking weird."
Yeah,
that's cringy to some people, and I can understand that.
Cringy is right. It's also very weird. I realized because at first I was gonna be like, "Ew, oh my God, no," but I'm like, no. I think what it is, it depends on the person. If you are the more interested you are in the person, the more of a compliment it'll feel. Okay. Like for a woman.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. But
if it's somebody that's pursuing you and you're kind of like, no thanks.
You're like, creep. Like, you know.
See, that's a problem I have. Not the creep part.
I was like,
the fact that like certain things are so like, well, if I like you, this is okay, but if I don't like you, this is right. So it's like, do you like it or do you not like it? Not the person, the action. Yeah. That's the part that like a lot of guys have trouble kind of understanding, because you can tell me, oh yeah, my ex used to masturbate to me all the time. And now when I do it, you're kind of like, that's weird. Don't do that.
I guess, no, but it's like, if I'm interested in you in that way, and you are telling me, like, instead of going to porn to some random woman, I fantasize about you, it's kind of like, okay, like...
It's okay until he's a stalker.
Right. What I'm saying, if you're interested in that person, versus someone that maybe you just, like, you either are completely not interested
first date.
A friend, a first date, or someone who's pursuing you and just relentless, and you're like, enough, right? And then they're just like, yeah, I masturbate to the thought of you. See, even my voice gets creepy when I do it, because, like, it sounds like a creepy person. Yeah. And, like, yeah, because I was approached with that question, and, like, my first instinct was like, no, it's gross no matter what. But then I was like, no, I think it's a scale, which is not fair, but like,
but it is what it is in a sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
but
like,
I think a lot of men say that with
intent to like, oh.
Yeah. Like, you're supposed to be like, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
What did you think about?
What did you think?
Yeah.
Can I join you next time?
Yeah.
And it's just like, you're like, okay.
Fun fact, I think like last year was the first time I ever like masturbated while someone like masturbated and watched.
Oh, like a mutual masturbation.
Yeah, it was fucking weird. Don't look at me while I'm committing a sin.
For some people, that's like while I'm over here violating myself.
Like what? Jesus, you should tell me to stop. You're right here.
You said you feel like horrible after. Like,
horrible. I feel like I'm the worst person ever. All these children just dying. That was too much.
No, I just wasn't expecting it.
Oh, sorry.
You just kind of threw me for a loop there. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think it would be something. I've never done it, but I don't think it's something that I would be into. I mean, I guess like never say never, but like I don't see the appeal.
I don't see you seeing the appeal.
Like never. But like, well, that's true. I don't masturbate by myself. You don't masturbate with someone else. Wait a minute. Wait.
Well, I can see you being okay with somebody you're interested being like, yeah, I was fantasizing about you, and you'd be like, yeah, okay, so tell me. I can see you doing that. But not being like turned on by it. You just be like, let me hear what you thought.
For sure. Oh, I gotta ask.
And then when he's saying it, you're like, yeah, no, that would never be me.
Seriously? Oh my God, you know me so well.
Keep that in your fantasy.
They're like, oh, we were doing this and this. I'm like, yeah. I'm glad you had that in your fantasies,
keep it there.
It's never.
I'm sorry, but nope, not me.
Stop. We have to start painting me in a better light. I feel like this is horrible. Because like you had your redemption arc with like on the podcast, going from like this like playboy to like, you know, you still are, but like
trying to do better kind of thing.
Like, oh, he's a good guy. He
just
has a little masturbation issue. But like with me, it's like, yo, she's too far gone. It's
Fun fact,
done.
I've actually been so busy that I can't even masturbate anymore.
Oh my God, you're so busy.
I don't like it.
Oh.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
When was the last time you masturbated?
I don't remember. That's the problem.
What?
I don't remember.
Okay, but like you don't have the best memory. Well, you have a good memory when you want to. So, and like for this is something important.
Yeah.
So are we talking like more than like 5 days?
More than 5 days for sure.
Double-digit days?
Most likely. Like that's like I really don't remember.
So we're in between like a week to 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's fucking insane. I'm not.
Wow.
I'm so disappointed.
Why?
I don't know who I am anymore.
No, maybe you should know more who you are because you have like that clarity.
Know who I am.
How long do they say you go through that like, oh, I gotta do it?
Couple years for me.
No.
This is crazy.
Like, you know when guys do like No Nut November, like, oh my God, the first few days is so hard. And
I think it's usually a few days for people. But like the first few days, like I didn't realize because I was so
Which
busy.
Which is the best thing. Like distract yourself because you missed that like withdrawal phase.
I don't want to do it.
No, you can do it.
I don't want to do it. I want to masturbate.
So then masturbate.
I know, but I'm just busy. Like okay, I finished.
How long does it take to masturbate? Like 10 minutes? 20?
For me, it takes a little bit longer than that.
20.
I like good videos. I like production, okay?
30?
Depending on how the day's going.
You do it sometimes 4 times a day, so you're not dedicating...
I'm dedicating hours to this.
Des.
This is an art.
I'm thinking you can like, you know, get it off
5 minutes and be like, we're good.
Yeah.
No, that's if like I'm really just trying to like go to sleep ASAP.
Okay, so
that's like when I don't even want to masturbate.
Whole setting the mood, getting the video, whatever. That's like what, 40, 45?
Oh, like including that?
Yeah.
No, because getting the video takes seconds.
So then, how long, on average?
Okay, remember the day that you went through my phone and you're like, Des, this is all one day. That's what I mean. Like, but
all of.
Like that's what. Like I'll watch multiple. Like I just.
You know what? I don't know why. For some reason in my head, I'm like, oh, like I didn't think that you masturbated to all of those. I'm just thinking.
No, all of them.
Des.
I like a good story.
In one day, that was like 40 something videos. I like a good story.
And it's crazy because like
you're crazy.
The latest sexual encounters I've had have been like, yo, bro, you're gonna have to figure this out because I can't keep going. Like, you're gonna have to come up with something to finish sooner because
seriously.
But like
you know how like guys have that one thing that they think of to like not come too
yeah
quickly, like grandma. You gotta have your one thing to come quickly.
Yeah. And like the problem for me
grandma.
Is that's not funny. That's nasty.
You cackled, okay.
The thing is, like, I was explaining to multiple people, as a young man growing up, you are taught to last long. If you can't last long, God, no girl's gonna want to have sex with you. So that was my mentality. So I've trained myself to last long. And now that women have gotten older, and you know we're getting older, they're like, honestly, you got 10 minutes max. You're lucky I'm giving you 10.
We're here in our 20s talking about now that we're older. One day we're going to look back at this and be like, what were we talking about?
Yo?
When we're in our 60s, talking about 20s, 30s was old.
Yeah. So I'm just like, whatever. Like, it is what it is. Like, if I don't get my nut, I don't get my nut. It's whatever. I don't even care anymore. It's not for me anymore. It's not about me.
Oh. Yeah, but then it's like...
I know.
Are you just good the rest of the day, or do you have to masturbate?
No, I'm good.
Isn't that how guys get blue balls?
That's what they say, but in high school, like, girls have tried to give me blue ball. Well, they have given me blue balls so many times that now it's just like, I don't care. Like, I actually
your balls
don't.
are like, we either stay blue or stay empty.
You know what I mean? Like,
no in between.
Like we don't care. We don't care. We don't give a fuck. Yep, you're gonna turn me on and then you're gonna leave. All right, bye, bitch. Bye. Like, okay, cool. Like, now let me go watch my show, like an actual show.
Well, yeah. I don't think I've ever heard you refer to your porn as
no,
your show.
No, God, no.
You know, like your grandparents, like, oh, my stories are on. Your son's trying to talk to you. Like, no, daddy's watching his stories.
I'm busy, buddy. Yeah.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Thank you.
No, but I think that, I mean, I doubt there's much that, like, you haven't heard of sexually, but, like, there's definitely things you haven't done.
Oh, for sure.
And, like, I think maybe if, like, you can tap into, like, one of those things and, like, but keep it a fantasy. Like, does that make sense? Because if it becomes
think about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, like, but it has to be something that you haven't already done. But, like, something that you don't plan on doing.
The thing is, like, anything that, like, sounds kind of arousing to me, I've tried it already just because I'm me and I want to know. Anything that I haven't tried is because I thought about it, saw it, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here. First of all, you're not tying me up. Fuck no. I've seen way too many.
You said you're down for like sensory play, like if someone like was to pour like hot wax on you or something. Yeah. I think you'd be down for like a blindfold too, because you could rip that off.
Yes, exactly. But you're not tying down my hands and feet. I can't do it. Like, even the thought of it, I'm fucking freaking out.
To be honest, I wouldn't like that either, but that's me.
And like, it's crazy to me that people like, it's not crazy that people like that, but it's like, I don't know. I've seen too many things go wrong.
All my senses.
That's terrifying.
Yeah. Suppose you tie the person up, then you move, you knock over a candle, the whole place is going up in flames.
You know what I mean?
Sorry, is that bad? That's
no,
where my mind goes.
No, that's not bad. Because mine goes to, okay, you're gonna tie me up. And now you're going to go through my phone, find some shit that you won't like, and start beating me while I can't do nothing about it. So, yeah, that's not funny. I
thought you were going to say, like, while I'm tied up there naked, you're going to, like, parade people into the room.
No, man, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. A big black me crying because I'm getting beat by this skinny girl because she went through my phone and
Are you into like whips and stuff?
Oh, for sure. I have them in my room.
No, not giving, receiving.
I don't mind.
But like, so that you're not into it, you're just kind of like,
yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Whatever.
Yeah, I'm not into anything except for head. I don't know why people don't understand that. I was explaining that to somebody like this weekend. Like, I actually don't care about sex.
So like, you don't have like a kink
head
aside from
yeah. I just want head all the time.
That's your thing.
That's it. We don't have to have sex. If some girls like Des, I don't ever want to have sex.
So you could like marry a woman.
I can marry women without. I can marry women with a vagina that doesn't want to use it.
No, like
if she doesn't.
No, oh no.
Yeah,
I didn't mean.
What was I supposed to think, Joe?
I was just thinking like medically.
Like she sewed that up.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
I mean, a cisgendered woman.
Okay.
Just without a vagina.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
You're just saying like that part does. How about this? You could marry someone who's just the waist up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Better?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I need your legs.
Why?
I don't know. I like legs. Like I like when girls like wrap their legs around me and like we're in bed talking and I'm just rubbing their leg. You know, just cute shit. But that's more
so for like affection and stuff.
I like that stuff.
Sexually though, you don't like. You're not
no,
getting
fuck
off
no.
on the
I'm not
kneecaps.
fucking licking your toes and shit.
Right.
I will if you ask me nicely. But like I'm not doing that on purpose.
Not fucking licking your. Well, I will.
You know what I mean? Because it's a give and take. You know, it can't be just about what I like. If that's what you like, I'm cool with it.
Of course.
But I'm just not gonna just put your toes in my mouth.
You're not gonna yuck someone's yum. Have you heard that?
No, that's weird. What is that? I'm nervous.
Yuck your yum.
What is that?
So what I say yum to, you're not gonna say yuck to. I think it started when people talked about like culturally different food. And they're like, oh, what's yummy to someone? You're not going to say yucky.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I like that.
You can use it for
I like
anything.
that. I'm going to put that in a song. I really do like that.
It's like a thing. So it's like, don't yuck my yum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So she asked me to hit it from the back and put my fingers in her bum. Jeez! Bars!
Hit it from the back and
put
fingers in the bum. Oh, you're right there, so it's easy. Sorry, I had to visualize.
I'm not going to yuck her yum. Got him.
Listen, I better get a writing credit on that.
Yeah,
song,
I got you.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we were talking about kinks and stuff. So I think you saw it too, right? The thread. It was like Twitter users share their most kinkiest kink, which is not proper.
I feel like these are like women kinks, and I don't like that.
I think most of these are women.
Yeah.
I'll read them and then I'll tell you what I think because I think I may have an opinion that might shock you.
No fucking way.
So this one says, I was doing anal in missionary, never did that position before, and we locked eyes, and when I literally started crying tears of joy because of how good it felt and lost my hearing, my soul left my body.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm just kind of, that's
she went deaf for a couple seconds.
Is that like...
I've heard that before. Like, I've witnessed it myself.
When people orgasm?
Yeah.
They're just like
it felt so good. Like, so much emotions are going.
They went deaf?
Yeah, like, can't hear anything. Like,
okay.
like nothing. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I mean, hey, I'm not going to yuck someone's yum. I love to be dominated and I love to come anywhere and everywhere. I love to watch a guy pleasure himself. Mutual masturbation is so underrated. We just talked about
yeah.
Yeah. See, I mean, some people like it.
Well, good for her. I mean, I'll do it. It's not going to be my suggestion.
Yeah, no, me neither. Being slutted out, being slapped and choked, having my face
This
held,
one is fucking crazy.
having my face held and being told to shut up. I like tears in my ears, sweaty, funky situations. This is your type of girl.
Yeah. This one is fucking crazy.
Excuse me, everyone. I'm so sorry. This one says, I have a control kink. I like a man to force. At first I was going to say, oh, me too. But I'm like, she said, I like a man to force me. I'm like, no, I like to be in control. I like a man to force me, obviously in a consensual way. Okay. Being choked and praised at the same time. Something about hearing good girl does it for me. Wax play and bondage are on the try list. This woman says, having all my senses except my hearing taken away, being bound and edged for hours. Not. I don't know why it says not. I think that's like a typo. Also watching my partner slut someone else out. The rest ain't safe for Twitter. So I guess that's why I know people like tie people up to like edge them because like they can't
do anything about it. Yeah.
And like, I mean, I'm not into that, but like I get it. I just feel like being edged for hours sounds like torture, doesn't it?
Well, because they get edged.
Like at some point, it's pleasuring, but like it stops before you can, like before the guy can come. So it's like at some point it's gonna be a form of torture. But then like people like that.
Yeah. Especially if you're tied up. What better way?
I feel like it's uncommon for a woman to say that though. I'm surprised.
No.
Okay. This one says, safe words are key for me. I chose doorknob because I like to say no and for it to be taken. Slap me hard enough to make my...
Pause. Nobody hears how fucking crazy that is. I like to say no, but I want you to take that away from me. Nobody hears how crazy that is.
No, it is crazy.
Okay. Because when I saw that, I was like, excuse the fuck out of me.
But usually people, like, you can't make no a safe word.
No, I understand that. Yeah. But don't tell me you like to say no, but you want it to be taken away. That's fucking crazy. Mm-hmm. When will I know where the line is?
Doorknob.
What if you can't speak?
No, I think people have to have like a verbal, not verbal.
Like a hand
physical. Yeah. Like,
a hand sign.
Yeah, as well.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's like you say doorknob, but if you know you have a gag in your mouth, you're
suck
like,
my dick. No.
You're like,
suck my no, I don't want to do it. Like,
but I wonder like what you do if you're bound and like your hands are tied.
You're fucked.
No, I mean you have to be with like a partner that you can trust.
Hopefully.
So when you look in the eyes, you're like,
shut the fuck up.
They're just like, yeah, you like that.
Blindfold her now. That's not funny. We shouldn't laugh at that.
I mean, that was mostly you.
Yeah, that was definitely me.
Same girl says, slap me hard enough to make my pussy throb. And being called out of my name, slut, whore, bitch.
What the fuck?
For making him feel good. Jesus, I think I've said enough.
Okay, all right. Let's, 1 second. Mm-hmm. There's a time where
dissect.
In the past, me, you, and Hugh spoke about, you know, how men feel and why men act a certain way. These women are the reason why men feel empowered to treat any women the way they do. Mm-hmm. Because if I'm calling her a whore, bitch, slut, and she likes it, I'm going to assume you like it and you just don't know, bitch.
Can I tell you, if someone tries to take away my ability to say no, slaps me so hard my pussy throbs and calls me out my name.
Yo, if anybody slaps you at all.
I'm calling the police. I'm calling the police. Okay?
I've seen you tap you on your arm. You're like, ow!
Okay.
Ow! Fuck!
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I mean, hey, listen. I'm not yucking her yum though. Like, if that's what she likes.
I am.
Really?
I am. I don't think any woman should like being called a bitch. Like, if it's with your significant other and you're like, yeah, you know, you're my little whore. Okay, fine, whatever. I get it. You nasty whore, slut, whatever. But bitch is crazy. Come here, bitch. Who the fuck are you talking to?
Yeah, it's very degrading.
Whore is like, okay, you're trying to be nasty kind of thing. I get it. She did some nasty shit.
In the right context.
Exactly.
It's like, oh, you're my little whore is different than you fucking whore.
But you know what? There's actually some people I've slept with that they want to hear that. Personal. Like, when you choke them, they want to hear, like, yeah, you like that, you fucking whore. Yeah, they like that shit. That's weird.
Don't talk down to me.
But if you're going to call her a fucking bitch, I feel bad. Every time I say certain things, I feel like Andrew Glaberman.
What?
Okay, Maury, I feel bad. Goes masturbates in a sock.
Oh my God, you are Andrew Glaberman. Your hormone monster probably makes bank off of you, man. It's fucked. Oh my God. Yeah. That's so funny.
That's not funny.
This one, oh Lord Jesus. It says, breeding is at the top of my list.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I know I'm a little sick. I said breeding.
What is that? Can you please explain?
You know, like when you have two animals and you want them to make baby animals?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So she says, breeding is at the top of my list. It's something about a man who can nut and keep going for me. And BDSM and impact play are up there too. What's hitting impact play?
What the fuck are these people talking? Impact. They must live in the States.
Right? Like impact. Like something hits you?
That is what impact is. You are not wrong.
And then she also says exhibitionism because she likes to be watched. What are you looking up? Impact play?
Yeah. But that's not why I'm making the noise.
No, I know.
I'm making the noise because like I'm concerned.
I'm sure her father is as well.
Impact play is when one person is struck by another for the gratification of both parties. So he likes to hit her and she likes the hitting.
Right. Gotcha.
It doesn't even have to be in a sexual nature. It's a form of BDSM.
Yeah. Well, she put them together. She said BDSM and impact play.
So, which means she just likes when men slap her the fuck around.
Slap the shit out of her.
Slap that bitch. Oh my God, no.
But I wonder, like, maybe she likes to have her ass slapped, though. Like, people do that all the time when they're like, I'm going to give you a spanking.
I called her a bitch. I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought you were being ironic.
I was, but I just
you
said
still
it
hate
and
it?
I don't like it.
Fair.
Like to be whacked with a paddle.
A paddle, your hand, the whip, the flogging.
The hand, I like that one.
What?
Yeah. The whip, that's like, that's in my top
almost
right
like
drawer.
A little like tassel-y thing?
That's the closest thing to my bed.
Really?
Yeah, like that's right there.
Yeah.
One time.
Like that's technically impact play, right?
One time my son came in the room and I had to sit on it so fast. Because if I was him, I'd be like, why do you have... Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need does that drawer have a lock?
No. Why would I lock it? How am I going to get there fast enough?
Beforehand, you unlock it, but then when
I used to do stuff like that, but sometimes like you don't want to do stuff and then the moment comes and you're just like... Fair.
But like...
Let me go get my keys.
Well, the key can be... Or you have like a code or like the one where like...
I just cough it up.
On the hand. No, or like the handle has like the fingerprint thing, so you just like doop and open it.
Okay, so you think I'm like some 50 Shades guy?
No,
I'm one shade, but black.
You would have a room though.
Oh, for sure. We talk about that all. I would have a dungeon, not a room, a dungeon.
Well, it's a whole ass.
No, I want it to be a dungeon.
Like you would need bigger than this room that we're in right now.
Like
you're like bigger than this whole apartment.
No, I would actually say this whole apartment size. I want to throw a party like that. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to be having sex and doing freaky stuff, but just dressing like leather and you know what I mean?
Can we go to?
We've had this conversation before.
I know, and you don't think I can do it, but I can.
Joe, no.
Why?
No.
We need to go to one of these like fucking sex parties.
Okay, then I will. We have to bring somebody else.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Okay, great. Because if I'm there and I'm like, I'm trying to fuck, and you're like, can we go, please?
No. We'll bring. You know who we'll bring?
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Like someone that if you want. Like,
yeah.
But like, I'm also gonna be, guys, I gotta come. Like,
please.
Don't leave me,
please. How am I supposed to just like sit here? Okay, you guys do your thing. I'm not gonna look.
I'm like watching. No, but like,
Daz, don't hit her that hard.
You're like, can you shut up? No, like I just want to be able to go with someone to experience it, but like I don't.
I don't want to be a part of it.
Yeah, is that weird? So what is it? A voyeur? Am I a voyeur? No,
technically,
because it doesn't turn me on. It's more so for like
research purposes.
I'm not like, oh yeah. I'm like, ooh, no.
Do I have to pay? So I do a podcast and I just want to do an episode about this. I just want to experience it.
Like I'm a journalist.
I will not be participating. So is there somewhere I can view from that is a safe distance?
Yes, like behind glass, perhaps. A one-way mirror.
Yep.
Or two-way. Two-way?
No,
one way.
You want one way because you don't want no one to look at you.
No, but a normal mirror is one way.
Yeah, you don't want no one to be able to see you.
Yeah, so two-way, so I can see them, but they can't see me. I don't know.
That's one way.
But what's a two-way mirror?
A two-way mirror where you both can see each other.
That's just glass. Des.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly, Joe. Exactly my point.
No.
Yes, I'm telling you.
No, you don't know things.
I know everything. Two-way would be both ways.
Mirror.
One-way mirror. One-way mirror. also called two-way mirror?
Yeah, it's a two-way glass or two-way mirror is glass that's reflective on one side and clear on the other, giving the appearance of a mirror to those who see the reflection, but allowing people on the clear side to see through it. Boom.
A one-way mirror is called a two-way mirror.
Well, so we just argued over the exact same thing?
Yeah, one-way mirror, also called two-way mirror.
No, a one-way mirror is just a mirror, period.
No.
Okay, well, anyways, you know what I'm talking about. They know what I'm talking about. And what I said was right, so you can
And what I said was not wrong. Yeah, because if they see you and some guy's looking at you while masturbating, you're going to cry.
Oh, my God, yeah.
I know. I know that.
Oh, my God, don't look in the eye. Ooh, don't look at me.
Hand on the mirror and everything while he's just leaning, looking at you in your soul.
But if I could observe... Oh my gosh! Yeah.
I think I would do that. I'd masturbate and let some girl watch me through a mirror, and I'd bust on the mirror. And
just said you don't care.
I know, but I want to see her like lick the mirror as if she was licking my cum.
You want to be able to see her.
I want to, yeah.
So you just want glass. You don't want.
Yeah, and I want to come on the glass, and her just like. I seen it in a porno, and I was like, "Oh yeah, doggy!" I didn't come though, but it was exciting to see.
Oh my God! The last one says mine is having the woman smoking a blunt. Oh, this is the only guy in this thread. Mine is having the woman smoking a blunt while we're fucking and blow the smoke in my face.
That is sexy. I've done that before. That's sexy.
Making me cough just thinking about it.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! That was the most regular one out of all of them.
It was, yes.
And you were ready to cough.
Well, to be fair, I'm sick.
Fair.
But I meant like
you're like I still don't like it.
No, but like I don't smoke either though. So maybe if I smoked, I'd be like I don't care. But like don't blow smoke in my face.
Fair enough.
every one of these, I'm like don't do that to me.
No,
don't do that.
Ask me first.
Don't ask because you know the answer is no. The answer is just no.
I have a question. Let's say you were interested in a guy. You met him one time.
Okay.
And you guys go out, you have a great time, then you go back to your place. You guys, for some odd reason, let's hypothetical speaking, you guys sleep together, and it was great, great. All right, you guys make plans for a second date. However, he has to go somewhere first, and the plan is you're gonna pick him up, and then you're gonna head back to his place, whatever, or your place. When you go to pick him up, he's drunk as shit. So knowing you're already annoyed as fuck. So he's drunk as shit. All right, cool. On the way to your house, he tells you to pull over because he needs to throw up.
Okay.
So you're like, okay, hold on. Let me pull over safely, relax. As you go to pull over and he opens his door and he throws up, he steps out the car and ends up pissing himself because he's piss drunk. See what I'm saying?
No pun intended.
You know what I mean? So now, what do? How do you feel?
Thankful that he didn't piss himself in my car. I'm not gonna leave him there, but I'm not gonna have you sit in like
on my actual seat.
Yeah, and like I don't even have leather seats. I have the fabric ones, so like
it's gonna soak in there.
Pissy.
Yeah,
but I also not gonna have you bare ass on my seat.
So you're gonna have to figure some shit out.
Maybe like take your pants off and like sit on your shirt or something.
Okay.
Right, take off the pissy pants, and then like put the shirt on the seat. But like. Listen, I try not to like judge anyone. I've told this story before, but I actually dated someone who I found out after peed the bed when he drank. And like I remember the first time I was like, okay, I didn't say anything to him because I'm like, that's probably embarrassing.
Yeah, like let's leave it where it is.
It could happen to the best of us, although it hasn't happened to me. No, but I'm like, alcohol was involved. Like, whatever. Okay.
Benefit of the doubt.
But, like, he did it 3 times during the course of our relationship. Yeah. And I was like, no, you have a problem with alcohol. And that's just, I don't know. So, I don't know. I wouldn't judge. I'd make sure that he's good. But then, like, I don't know.
Is he coming back to your house with you?
Oh, no. What?
Why not?
He's going right back where the hell he came from. What do you mean?
Piss him off. You're not gonna let him go to your house and wash up in a little bit, you know?
Des.
He's drunk.
And covered in piss. Where is he going? At least if I bring him back to his place, he has his clothes and stuff like that.
No, but he wasn't home. You picked him up from somewhere else.
So I'll bring him home.
But what if you don't know where he lives?
I'll ask him. Oh God, what if I don't know? And he's too drunk.
You see where I'm going with this?
I really wouldn't want to bring him home.
But you're going to. And you can't let him just sit anywhere in your house. He's going to have to shower.
Well, what if where he was, it was like a good friend? Like
no, it was like a party.
At a good friend's house? No, I don't know. I really wouldn't want to. And can you put a drunk person in the shower? Like, what if he slips and then cracks his skull on
in the shower? You can't.
A slippery shower?
You just make them sit down and just let the water hit them. The water will kind of sober them up a little bit. And then they'll stand up and fix up. So let's say you put him in the shower. So what, this is
second date? I'm bathing a grown man?
You don't even have to bathe him. You just put him in the shower and say, yo, you'll figure it out. And then, you know, he comes out the shower and he's just like, fuck, I am so sorry.
Me too. Yeah.
Would you still sleep with him?
What?
Would you still sleep with him?
You mean like
that
ever?
That night.
Des.
What?
Abso-friggin-lutely not.
Why not?
What?
Why not?
Yo, I can't believe you're even asking that as a
That's a question. I'm just asking.
So you can freaking piss in my vagina?
That's a good one.
I know that sounds gross, but remember I told you that girl on
TikTok
yeah.
That's what made it even funnier. She had her
boyfriend do that, and she was like, "Oh, I love it.
It felt so good."
I'm like, felt like an infection to me. Nope. And you can't sleep on my bed. Well, no. Once he's sober up, I'm like,
you go home.
You got somewhere to go.
Oh, okay.
Don't have cash? I'll call you an Uber. It's fine. No. Okay. Why'd you ask? It's such a random question.
No, it was just a story that one of my friends went through. That's all.
Oh. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. That happened to one of your friends?
In real life.
What did she do?
She was the drunk one.
Oh. See, okay. So let me ask you then. As a guy, would you still sleep with her? I'm a kid. Also consent. Hello. But like if they've sobered up.
Yeah. Like the whole plan was for them to come over to fuck.
Right.
So the consent was already there.
No. But like
I know when you're drunk, it's different. And yeah. Me being me, I can't have sex with people when they're drunk because of that very reason. I don't trust none of that shit. It could be my own damn girlfriend. I don't care. We can be high, fine. Drunk, no.
There's a certain level. Like I think. Like, if you're, like, tipsy, like, there's a certain level where it goes from, like, oh, this could be fun
but if
to,
you're
like,
piss
it's
drunk,
too much.
No. Yeah, I don't care if you tell me you sobered up. We'll reconvene tomorrow.
Reconvene.
Yeah. So, like, for me, I would still, I guess because I had my son young, like, there's certain things that I don't know. It's just a parent in me, but people tell me, no, it's not the parent in you because they're parents too and they would never. But things like that, when people need help, like, I feel like I have to help. You know, like you see a drunk girl at a party throwing up in the corner of the fucking toilet, but not in the toilet. I feel obligated to help.
Yeah.
But most people be like, that's not my fucking problem.
No, but like helping is one thing, but like after they've pissed on themselves and
I would help this girl. I wouldn't like shower her. I'd show her to the bathroom and she can take as long as she want in there, whether she's drowning herself. Sorry.
Well, no, you gotta check in. You gotta
yeah. You're good.
Okay?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I wouldn't like go in there and be like, okay, take your shirt off and no. I would only do that if it's like I've known this person for years.
Right.
Yeah. But other than that, nah. And when she's done, like if you want to come chill, because I'm gonna bring up what the fuck just happened. I'm bringing it up to your almost sober fucking dumbass. Yeah.
No, and I'm sure they feel bad.
I hope you do.
There was a video, I'm pretty sure this is another TikTok video of like these two girls getting home from like the club or whatever. And you know, like a night out drinking, like you have to pee.
Oh my God.
Especially
like,
it's one thing like when you're at a house party
business.
and you can like run to the bathroom as many times or even at a club, but like when you're
on your way home, oh my God.
So she's there with like the locks. And she's like, why did someone lock every single one of them? And then she just crosses her legs. And then you see her like bend over and you're like, what? And you just see you hear like water and the puddle just forms under her, and her friends in the background like, no, you did not, because she had to pee too, but she was like thing, and the girl's just pissing on herself and then just falls over. Oh my god, if I can find it,
please send it to me.
It was
so
like,
that stuff I don't understand, because when I need to pee, like I've been on my way to the club and I'm on the highway, like, yo, I need to pee.
But it's easier for guys to just pee than girls.
Bend over and piss.
Oh no, trust me, I've had to pee on the side of the road.
Like, fuck
or like,
it. You gotta
in
pee.
A bush
you gotta
somewhere.
pee, man.
No, for sure. But I think it's like she was almost home, and you know how
I
bladder,
have pissed
you know
in the front of my house because I know I'm not making it to the bathroom.
But I don't know. I guess she thought she could make it, and then it was.
Yeah, like, see, don't lie to yourself, man. Don't lie to yourself. You're just gonna embarrass yourself.
Better. Should've known.
So there's an ex-football player. I don't know if you heard. Channing Crowder, by name. And he said every game for 6 years, I believe, every game he peed himself. Every game.
Disgusting.
Like, he'd even try and go to the bathroom. Like, his teammates knew, and his teammates were just like, ew.
Didn't he say, like, people in the stands, like, they couldn't notice?
Yeah, unless you're staring at him and you're like, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Why is that puddle forming? Yeah. And I'm like, okay. Every game is fucking excessive. Maybe it's like, you know, you're nervous the first game of the season, that kind of thing. Every season, the first game, you kind of like tinkle a little bit. I get it. He flat out, he flat out peed. Yeah, like on purpose.
But like,
you're a grown man.
I didn't quite understand why.
Just go piss before the game, buddy.
I'm wondering if it's like, is it difficult for football players to?
It's a lot of padding and everything, but it's not that difficult because obviously not every football player does this, you know?
I would hope not.
And like, to me, you're also wearing like
I instantly thought about your friend.
I can ask him.
Ask him. You have to.
He'd be like, what the fuck?
You should call him.
Oh my god, he'd kill me. He's probably sleeping right now, to be honest. Big shout out to this friend who just had a baby.
Oh, congratulations.
Congrats, Papa.
Welcome to the club.
Oh, that's what I said, and I started laughing.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not in the club yet, but like, on your behalf, I'm saying, you know.
It was great. As soon as like he told me, I was like, you're never gonna sleep again. Yeah, I love this. I love when people like enter my world, because I'm like, but now you're gonna understand why I'm tired all the time and why I have no energy. Someone
in the comments, they were saying that like having to pee during a game is the worst and whatever. Like I'm sure, like,
of
with
course,
all the padding. Yeah. But like
every game,
like
for 6 years.
Pee before you pad up. Drink in moderation if you have a small bladder.
Halftime, you guys run to the locker room anyways. Go piss. You have time to unwrap and you know.
Yo, he probably stinks.
Oh, for sure. Uniform is sour. Like,
better hope it wasn't white too, because if you know sometimes
his pants are white.
So then he has to be very hydrated, because you know
because I believe he played for Miami Dolphins.
Yellow, if your pee's very yellow, that's gonna be
problem.
It is Dolphins. Yeah. Gross.
Yeah, people, humans.
I can't.
Men.
Seriously.
Ugh.
Speaking of men. Well, no, this is more so women. This lawyer, she made a video about the professions that she sees. What? You saw it too?
I saw it and I kept fucking going because
why?
I have a thing where, like, certain things I don't really give a fuck about people's opinions, and like even if it's like statistically speaking, I don't give a fuck, because if we base everything about stats, the world is fucked.
Oh, for sure.
So it's like, I feel like people are going to hear this and live it. You know what I mean?
You think?
Yeah, like, oh, I am that and he is that. Oh, God, no, this is not going to work. I knew there was issues.
Well, you know what? That's true. I just thought like her take on why was unique. So she's a divorce lawyer, and she was talking about the professions that are the most likely to get a divorce. She said that teachers and nurses are pretty high up there.
I can understand nurses because you're always at work.
Yeah, but then why not doctors?
Oh, I assumed that those were together.
Doctors and nurses are not the
I
same.
just assumed.
And why teachers?
Because I don't want to fucking hear about your dumbass kids.
Oh my God.
To a certain level, teachers come home and they talk about the good kids when the kids are young. Oh my God, I have this little boy in my class. He's the cutest thing.
Especially if they don't have their own.
And now when it's like older kids, like high school kids, yo, honestly, these fucking kids, I swear to God, like everything is complain.
But that could be anyone like who works in customer service. You work at like a McDonald's drive-thru and you're gonna hear
but not
some stuff.
every day is shit. As a teacher, I feel like every day is shit. You know that bad kid that you're like, oh fuck, it's third period.
I don't think every day is bad for teachers.
Yeah, when that kid is not there, obviously not.
I don't know. I guess we'd have to ask. I don't know. That's interesting.
Do you know teachers? I know a couple teachers.
I know one. Do I know more than one? Only one is coming to mind right now.
Okay.
And she doesn't even teach in Canada. So, like local teachers?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, so anyways, teachers and I was going to say lawyers, teachers and nurses. But then she said that stay-at-home moms are in a way like the worst to marry because they have the highest divorce rates. And her opinion, from like what she sees in her clients and everything, she said it's because it's a lot of new changes for them. Like they tend to stall a lot more in the divorce process, which ends up costing a lot more money. And it's also because they likely like don't know a lot of details about handling finances. They have to get back into the workforce or they gotta get their life back to what it was before the kids or stay at home. It's like like you're stalling because you're like, I don't know what.
You're scared to grow up.
Yeah. So like they stall the process because there are just so many changes at once. But she also said, and this is the part that I was like, she said in her opinion that one of the reasons why stay-at-home moms are the most common professions in a divorce is because they focus so much on the children and the husband focuses so much on his career that they don't feel appreciated by one another. And then the husband kind of feels like an ATM, the wife feels like a single parent, and then they grow apart. And I was like, that makes sense though. Yeah. You're out working all the time. I'm here with the kids, but like I feel like I'm doing it alone. You feel like all we care about is like, oh, pay this bill, pay for this. Oh, Johnny needs braces. Like I need this. I want to go here and there. And it's like you grow resentment. Penis. What do you mean?
I just feel like that would make everybody feel better.
And by everybody you mean
yes.
You.
Happy husband, happy life. No, not at all. It doesn't. I tried. Have the ring to it. Yeah, I was trying to think of another word, and it wasn't coming. And
happy dude.
Better give me some mood. Oh, okay. Right? That still didn't sound as good, but better than mine. Yeah.
Oh no, it's happy spouse, happy house. That's what it is, Des. It's no longer happy wife, happy life because the man has to be happy too.
You guys care.
Happy spouse, happy house.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, no, I don't know. I just thought that was interesting and I'm like,
Yeah, I can understand the nurse thing. Like nurses, especially if you're like on call and you're gone random hours and 12 hours a day and
it can be rough.
Yeah, so that I can definitely understand.
Like that's the same with like cops and stuff. Sometimes working overnight, long
I don't want you to work that dangerous job anymore.
No, seriously.
So find me a new fucking job then.
No, but like if you're a cop, like you pursue it wasn't like there was nothing else to do. You pursued that.
No, 100%, which means I wanted to. So therefore, spouse, if you don't want me to do this no more, find another job that pays as well as this does with the benefits for little fucking Johnny and his fucking mashed-up teeth from your side of family.
Oh my God. I can't control my side of the family.
I'm just here all day with him, okay? You don't think I know his teeth need fixing? If I could work, I would.
I know all of that.
I'm so funny.
To me, I think it's one thing if like you just fall into the role of
if it just so happened,
if like the lifestyle, if it suits it, if you guys don't need the money,
if it's necessary, you went on mat leave or parental leave.
It's like sometimes they're like, it's always the brokest bitches that are sorry.
That was aggressive.
It's always
wow.
It's always the brokest bitches that are like, I want to be a stay-at-home mom. It's like for sure. You bring nothing to the table except for pussy.
Barely that. And it's crazy that you say that because me and one of my
after you give birth,
out the window.
Get that vaginal rejuvenation, girl, because
me and one of my friends were actually talking about that because he was talking to this girl and like she's well off. Mm-hmm. She's not well off. She's well off. Her parents, they support her and stuff like that. And he's like, one day, they've been having conversation and he realized like at first she was talking about her business, which she does like nails and stuff. Mm-hmm. But then it's one of those things where like, oh, you do your friend's nails.
Oh, she doesn't like try to build a client
exactly
base. Okay.
So he's like slowly learning these things.
So what does she do for income?
Exactly.
Oh, she doesn't do anything.
Thank you. So he's
I love how I'm asking a question like thank you.
So he's slowly realizing these things, and one day he's like her and her friend are chilling, and it gets brought up that they were supposed to go to medical school for some God knows what.
Okay.
And the friend's parents were going to pay for both of them to go.
Oh.
But the girl decided she doesn't want to go. Then it gets found out that this girl didn't even graduate high school because she didn't even want to go to school. Not because she wasn't smart. She just was lazy and didn't want to go. So now he's kind of like, wait. How
are they gonna pay for medical school then?
Her parents, the two girls are well off.
Oh.
So like the friend's parents are like some big shot
pay your way
MD type of shit.
Gotcha.
And they were like, yeah, like we support you guys, like here, like if you guys want to go here, we'll pay for it fully. And the girl was just like, no. And my friend was just kind of like, now he's like, all right, hold the fuck on. What is your plan? And she's just like, I don't know. I just kind of like want to be a stay-at-home mom. I just want someone to take care of me. And he's like, yo, I am out of here. Fuck all of that because you're fucked. Like,
the day that like she does get married, her dad is going to be like, good luck, son.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Like just
like I know this is my daughter, but you're in for a treat.
His wallet's going to feel a little heavier that day.
Yep.
And someone like that is never gonna like not depend on daddy.
No, like,
for
sure.
Daddy, you gotta pay the bill.
For sure.
She lives in Toronto?
Yeah.
It's an expensive city.
Yep. She wouldn't know that.
Well, daddy would.
Yeah, for sure.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I just say people.
Or like I think if people have like a lot of children, like that's very justified if they want to homeschool. But like I don't know, I've never heard. I don't know. I'm sure it exists. I've just never heard people like when I think of like a stay-at-home mom, like a nice like one who's like dedicated to her family and her children or whatever. Like they're never the ones who like aspired to be a stay-at-home mom. They fell into that role and they're like, you know what, this is my life and I'm going to make the most out of it. But it's like the ones who are young and have like the world, ahead of them and they're just like, no,
I don't want to.
I want to stay at home with my kid, but have my own business.
No, I just want
around my hours.
I just want someone to take care of me.
Yeah.
I don't even want kids.
Yeah. Oh my God. When they're like, I want to stay at home. I want to be a stay-at-home mom, but I don't want kids. It's like, what?
You want to be fucking whatless.
You want to be a trophy wife. That's what that
Not
is.
Even trophy, because trophies you're proud of. I'm not even proud of this. Like trophies
you're like a participation ribbon.
Yeah. Barely a ribbon. You're a pat on the back.
You're a good job.
I have a I'm dating somebody.
Keep trying.
I'm dating somebody. Oh, that's nice. How long have you guys been dating? So, how's your wife?
Wow.
That's not nice, Des.
That isn't nice,
but that's life.
No, that's crazy to me. Anyways, we're gonna get into a listener question. Okay. Yeah, if you guys are listening and you want to write in, It's thissquareroom.com. You can write in. You can be anonymous. You can say your name if you want. You can
make up a name if you want.
Yeah. You can tell us a story. You can ask us a question. You can... Is there anything else?
No.
I don't know.
No.
Just don't ask us like math questions.
Not a hard one. I don't mind the math. Just not a hard one.
No. Des, because what you're doing is setting yourself up.
Oh, you're right. For failure, for embarrassment. Next week, oh, Des, I have a question and you can't use a calculator. Oh, God.
Yeah, they're going to be like, oh, it's not hard. And then you're not going to get it.
And it's just going to be so embarrassing.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
you're right. No math questions. No math questions.
No questions that you would see in like a school test.
Yeah.
You know, like we can't help you there. But if you have like a real life scenario, something you saw on social media, the news,
your parents,
exactly. We want to hear from you. Again, thissquareroom.com. So, today we have a question from Jacob. Jacob wrote in last week, because I don't know. Do you want to give the recap?
Jacob was interested in this girl, and the more he got to speak to her, he realized that she smokes, and he's not into that. Yeah. So he was talking to his brother about it, and his brother pretty much told him, like, shut the fuck up, stop bitching. Yeah, like it's not that serious. So he asked if he was overreacting, and we both agreed that he's not overreacting.
Right. Well, Jacob wrote back in, I guess, with more details because we discussed his question last week. So he says, hi there.
Hey.
Hey. This is the continuation of my story. So the situation's gotten a bit complex on my side of things. So some background info is needed. The original girl, let's say M is her name, has met up with another girl in the same class that we all share together. The other girl is named P for the sake of convenience. Are you cool with that? Or do you need
No. I already made up names in my head already.
Okay, go ahead.
Marissa and Priscilla. Done.
Marissa and Priscilla. Okay. Hold on, I lost my place. So background is needed. Okay, so Marissa has met up with another girl in the same class that we all share together. The other girl's name is Priscilla. Yeah. So me and Priscilla used to date.
Jeez.
And I have her number in my phone. We stopped dating because I was a bit too forward in our relationship and a bit too sexual. Sounds like a mini Deswayne.
That's not funny.
Sorry. No, you're an amazing person.
Thank
and
you.
I'm sure Jacob is as well. Yeah, a bit too forward and a bit too sexual. That's the background info you need to understand, to see why what's happening next is a problem. So Marissa, the original girl, and I had to talk about my feelings. About my feelings for her and how I don't have great experiences with people who smoke and how that turned me off to her. Long story short, me and her are fine and we start to date. Excuse me. I don't normally go to my last period class because the teacher is rather annoying.
I don't want to hear that. Go to class.
Yeah, seriously.
Stop making excuses.
However, I have been going to class so I can talk to Marissa because my last period is the only class I share with Marissa and Priscilla. So Marissa somehow finds out that I dated Priscilla.
It's not somehow, buddy.
He says, I think the guy that me and Marissa have in the group chat told her. So, he said, let's call this guy T.
Okay. So, no.
What?
I was going to say Timothy. I don't like that.
No. So for everyone who may not know from last week's episode, he did mention that they had a mutual friend who was a guy and the three of them were in a group chat.
And they were supposed to meet up one day. And then Tevin.
You want to call him Tevin? Okay.
Tevin didn't show up, so that's how he happened to be there with Marissa, and that's how it all started.
Yes, and they were able to really have like a nice one-on-one. Okay, so he thinks that Tevin may have told Marissa that he and Priscilla used to date. He says, I'm on good terms with Priscilla. At least that's what I thought. So Priscilla tells Marissa that I had sex with her, which I did. Now, Marissa, the original girl, is mad at me for having sex with Priscilla and still being friends with her. So to confirm her suspicions of me, she takes my phone and goes through it and finds Priscilla's number in my phone, along with texts that are extremely sexual from me to Priscilla and vice versa. Now, Marissa is extremely mad, and I'm thinking I should just break up with Marissa and stop talking to Priscilla and block Tevin. What do you guys think I should do, and what would you do in my situation?
Please, I got this.
Des, take it away.
All right. So, first of all, don't do that because you're choosing the coward's way out by just blocking everybody. Nah, man. Yes.
No.
Yes.
He said. Well, I guess
he's gonna block. He's gonna break up with her and block both girls and block Tevin too.
No, he just said break up with Marissa. Stop talking to Priscilla. He didn't say dang and then block Tevin.
First of all, if you and Marissa break up, she stopped talking to you.
First of all, you don't know that. Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay.
Des. I don't want to jump.
You know
in.
what? No. You're not wrong because I was actually gonna say you don't know that Tevin because in
This
my
is just
eyes,
speculation.
fucking Priscilla said it because Priscilla sees how ooey gooey you guys are and a little bit of jealousy kicked in and her and Marissa talk. So she probably brought it up because that's what these young girls do. They just bring it up. Oh, I don't know if he told you, but we used to date. Oh, he didn't tell you? Oh, yeah, it was nothing serious. So if it was nothing serious, why the fuck are you telling her? Anyways, sorry,
honestly,
that was personal.
I don't know how close you and Tevin are, but from my knowledge of guy code, I don't think he would just like say that for no reason unless he had ulterior motives.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm not saying he's like ruled out, but I will say it's more likely that Priscilla said something because whether or not things worked out with you, she now sees you moving on and is like,
exactly.
I don't like
especially with this girl that smokes. I thought you don't like smokers. But I think this is what you have to practice. And everybody listening and in situations like this, take it from me. This is what you have to practice. You have to practice making your girlfriend feel comfortable in situations. So yes, she's uncomfortable between the text between you and Priscilla. However, was that before you and her were interested in each other like that? Was that during? If that was during, you are completely wrong and you need to make her feel better, whether that's delete Priscilla out of your life or not. I don't care if you guys are best friends, but at this point, your girlfriend's more important than that. So if this was before that, delete those texts in her face, show her you're deleting the text. Text Priscilla, let her know that, these kind of conversations cannot.
She doesn't like the fact that he has
sex with Priscilla.
No, Priscilla's number, period, too.
That's fine. We can delete that too.
Yeah.
Because at this point, what is Priscilla doing in your life? Nothing except for fucking it up. So if you really like Marissa, which I thought you did, but if you're going to cower it out and be like, you know what, I'm just going to break up with her because of this. She's not being crazy. She's being very protective of her own feelings. And that is very fair of her. So you, sir.
He didn't call her crazy.
No. I'm just saying, okay. As a guy, we're going to think you guys are fucking crazy. Like you guys are doing too much. So her going through your phone was because she felt something was wrong. And this to her is something that's wrong because you are texting her inappropriately. So I don't know if this is while you guys are dating or not.
I got the vibes that it was before.
That's what I got too, but I don't know.
We don't know, but
and if that's the case, you still need to make her feel comfortable and be like, "Yo, look, I have no problem getting rid of this girl for you." And if you don't do that and you're trying to, I can balance the two, you're fucking wrong. I promise you that. Because what's gonna happen? Priscilla's gonna seduce your fucking weak ass, and you're gonna fall into it. And now you just broke another girl's heart for no fucking reason. So take it from me. Take it from me. No, but seriously, like this is something, especially because this is your girlfriend. You pursued her. Remember that. You wanted her. So by you being like, you know what, I'm just gonna break up with her and not deal with this. That's
I think
cowardly.
He doesn't like. I mean, he didn't say this, but like he didn't like the going through the phone and whatever.
It doesn't
and, like,
matter.
Reading the text.
It doesn't matter. She had all right to.
I mean,
me, you, and this girl have the same fucking class together. If me and you were dating, which means there was a talking phase, you really couldn't mention that you and this girl dated?
No. He for sure could have mentioned it. I do think that if all of these messages that Marissa saw, that M saw, imagine if like we actually got the name.
That'd be crazy.
If these messages were truly before they started talking, then she needs to calm.
I cannot calm the fuck down. I cannot calm the fuck down. Because no,
it was before her.
I understand
you
that.
You know the joke when girls are like, "Oh, really? You dated someone before you met me? How dare you?" It's like it's fun when you're like joking, but like if you're actually seriously mad about
no,
that,
I can understand why she's mad.
Like he had a life before you, girl.
Yes, you did have a life before me, but at the same time,
she should have been looped in.
Exactly.
Yes. No,
and
I agree.
If I read these texts and I know, the things you're saying to her, you obviously want some part of her. And just because I'm here, I don't want to say wanted, because sexually speaking, you didn't get what you want. So therefore, wanted is still want. Some. No, that was before when they were dating.
Right.
These texts were when they weren't dating.
But he didn't say.
Yes, man.
No.
She saw some recent text between them.
He didn't say recent.
I know, but I did.
He said, so P tells M that I had sex with P, which I did, and now M is mad at me for having sex with P and still being friends with her. So to confirm her
friends with benefits.
So
not while we were dating.
No,
friends with benefits.
For being I'm taking that as like she's mad that he I'm
mad you guys fucked 2 months ago.
No, it's like, why are you still friends with someone that you had sex with? Like, if you had sex with someone, you need to cut it off completely.
Oh, well, that's the reason why. Because obviously you're fucking flirting with her same bumbleclot ways.
No, I'm not taking it that way. And now, M, the original, is mad at me. She takes my phone and goes through it and finds P's number. In my phone, along with texts that are extremely sexual from me to P and vice versa. And now M is extremely mad, and I'm thinking, so he didn't say when.
This was not while they were dating, because if this was while they're dating, Jacob, she could not be mad.
You gotta give us a timeline, Jacob.
Nah, I don't need a timeline, Jacob.
No,
you fucked up, Jacob.
Right
now. Jacob, you fucked up. As a guy hearing this, I know you fucked up. The second she took your phone, your balls dropped. Because you knew what she was going to find. And if your balls drop, it's inappropriate. You know that. You know she was going to get mad. If it was while you guys were dating and you just happened to not delete it, you wouldn't have, there would be no conversation to be had. Because at the time, that was my girlfriend. You can't be mad that I'm sexually texting my girlfriend. You can be mad that it's kind of still in my phone. I understand that.
That's what I was getting. I'm getting that she's mad that they still have a friendship and he hasn't blocked her out of her life knowing the type of relationship that they used to have. That's how I
you're looking at it from the wrong angle,
What
Joe.
do you mean?
You're looking at it from...
That's
listen,
legit
the details,
how I got it when I read it.
The details that guys leave out, that's what you got to read. Not what they're saying. You got to read what they're leaving out. When it doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense for a reason. So when you
feel like it doesn't make sense?
It doesn't make sense because you're like, okay, why is she getting angry if this is before her?
I just think she's...
Oh, she's angry because it was before her, but it was while you were trying
to smoke a blunt and chill out.
You were trying to pursue her. So you're trying to pursue me while you're sexually talking to your fucking ex that we've been in the same fucking class and you didn't even tell me? I had to find out from her?
Okay. What you're saying makes
sense. And if I find out from her... As a girl, she's only telling you because she's being fucking vindictive.
What you're
saying I don't want to be a part of that
but
shit.
We don't know that.
I know that shit.
No,
I know that shit.
Which one of us is right? I mean, for some reason, I feel like it's probably you. But like, Jacob, you gotta let us know.
Jacob, I'm highly disappointed in you.
You can't be disappointed. You don't know.
I'm disappointed. I do know, Joe.
Yet.
I do know. I can bet, Jacob. I don't want you to lie to me, so I'm not even going to bet anything. Because I was about to bet you some money right now. But I don't want you to lie to me. But I know I'm not wrong. And I know I'm not wrong because for somebody who felt very strong about fucking smokers a week and a half ago, you sure as hell are fine with it now. So therefore,
well, no, he said, hold
on. You're dating her.
How you gonna come?
You went from not wanting anything to do with her.
But remember, he was saying that she's so smart and this.
I understand that, but she's dumb when she smokes. That's your girlfriend who's dumb when she smokes now, buddy.
No, Des.
What? Nah, no, Jacob. Marissa's not wrong.
He said he had a conversation with her about his feelings for her and how he does not have great experiences with people who smoke and how it turned him off. And long story short, they're fine. So he didn't say the details, but like obviously he was very transparent. He's very honest.
And they worked it out.
He seems like a very honest young man. So
not honest enough to tell her.
Why would he be texting
Joe, me and
Priscilla while pursuing Marissa? Jacob would never do that. Jacob would never.
Me and you are in the same class. Mm-hmm. I barely go to that fucking class in the first place. And obviously when I go, I see you, I give you the eyes and look up, flirt. Okay, cool. Everyone in the class probably knows I have it out for you. Whatever.
Okay, don't say that though. Because I think when someone says you have it out for me, like you want to kill me.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I don't.
Everyone in the class knows that I kind of like you.
Yeah.
Now.
Like have a thing for you.
Yeah. So now somebody else in the class kind of knows and he's trying to hook me up, I got you, Des. All right, cool.
This is Tevin.
Okay. All right. So me and you meet up one day. Haha, cool. Okay, Des is kind of cool, whatever. So we feel a kind of vibe, but lately I've been kind of weird. You don't know why. Now we have a heart to heart. You find out it's because of your smoking. We talk about it. Okay, cool. Everything is fine.
Maybe it's like I won't smoke around you.
Whatever the case is. You explain it to me. We work it out. Now we're official. You mean to tell me you would not be upset that I told you that I did not tell you? Me and fucking Priscilla, who's in the same class as you, who speaks to you. Priscilla and you speak. And I didn't tell you me and Priscilla dated and she used to fuck the shit out of me and I didn't like it. That's why we broke up. Priscilla's the one that told you that
No. Here's the thing. I agree with it. Don't look at me like
that. No, I'm not Team Jacob right now. I'm Team Edward right now, and I don't like that. I don't like that.
Team Edward. We should have called
Tevin Edward.
No, I'm Team Jacob because, first of all, I do agree with you. Marissa has a right to be upset if, because she should have known.
100%. She deserves to know
that they dated.
That you guys are fucking.
But it is not, in my opinion. You see, if you were to bring this to a court of law, you need to have the evidence. Mm-hmm. What you're saying is just hearsay. Mm-hmm. And you can't make a conviction off of hearsay. So, yes.
Tell that to the white man.
Damn, you got him. No, but what you're saying, it makes sense. It does make sense. And if what you're saying makes sense, then okay, whatever. Like, I'll shut up. But it's like weird. I didn't perceive it that way. I perceived it as Marissa being a little dramatic, like, this was before me, but like you still have her number and you guys are still cool. Like, I don't know. I just saw it as like a jealousy thing coming from Marissa.
Okay.
Which I can see why would turn Jacob off because he's like, yo, I don't want to deal with all of this.
Okay. So fine. Let me not look at it from the perspective that it is.
You don't know
the way you're saying it.
If this was in a court, you cannot prove
you're right.
that.
You're right.
We could only take the evidence, and the evidence is what Jacob has said.
That Marissa seems crazy.
Not that Marissa seems crazy, but
too much.
In this one instance, she's being unreasonable.
Okay, now
towards Jacob.
With that being said, Jacob, now I'm still disappointed in for trying to run away from this by breaking up with her. You need
I agree with that. Yeah.
Have a conversation with her and let her know why you and Priscilla still speak. You need to make her either comfortable with it or you guys need to figure something out.
Yeah.
But running away from it is not going to...
Can't run away from it.
You're not going to learn from that. Later on in life when you have a girlfriend and you're 28 and something small like this comes up.
Maybe he's not even trying to run. Maybe it's like...
That's running.
No. But like maybe this is just such a turn off on top of like...
That's running. Regardless if you're going to break up with her, you need to have the conversation about X, Y, and Z. That's the least
I
you
think
can
he
do.
Would, though. The way he detailed having the conversation about the smoking and, like, it seemed like it was
That's
a very open and honest conversation.
Now, if you don't want her, you're like, yo, I don't give a fuck. Go fucking smoke your life away, bitch.
Des.
Notice I had to say it. I couldn't say it normally. She's not a bitch. I didn't want to call her that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, what if
she's not.
Listening?
I'm so sorry.
No, but yeah, I think that I think you can't jump to conclusions and block T. I think honestly, if you are close with him, be like, yo, did you say anything to, like, wouldn't you be able to just ask your boy?
Yeah.
What? Yeah, like, wouldn't you just be able to say something to your boy if, like...
Yeah, but I don't Don't ask me. I don't know right now.
I don't know. Okay, so he says, what do you guys think I should do? And what would you do in my situation? So what you told him, wait, did you say what you think he should do?
Yes, I told him he needs to go work it out with his fucking girlfriend and have a conversation about it.
Well, first and foremost, I think you need to tell us which one of us is right in our scenario.
Yeah, for sure.
We need to figure that out. But I think you need to talk to Marissa. You need to let her know, like, what's going on, how you're feeling. Obviously, she's upset, but, like, if she's really unjustified, I mean, you don't want to, like, what am I looking for? When you
set fire to the flame.
No. Sorry, I'm sick. My mind's not working at full capacity. When you just, like, don't acknowledge someone's feelings, you know what I mean? Like, she's angry.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Talk to her. She has a right to be upset. She has a
right to be angry, but it's like, if she's really being unreasonable, you talk to her and you let her know, like, hey, like, this is not fair. Like, this was all beforehand and, like, blah, blah, blah. So, yada, 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 right?
Secondly, you need to talk to Priscilla and tell her she's overstepping.
Yeah. Shut your effing mouth.
No, not like that. Not like that. Because if you do it like that, you look like you have something to hide.
No. I'm being.
Yeah, but you
dramatic.
need to, like, she's overstepping. What she did was not necessary, and the way she did it was not necessary. Like, why do you have to tell her that we fucked? Like, you can tell her that we dated. Yeah, that's fine. But, like, what the fuck, bro? What the fuck? Like, do you want me? Is that what it is? You're upset that I'm moving on? Get a life. Leave me alone and get your own life. That's from Goofy. You guys are too young to know. So,
yeah, because it looks like... What?
Goofy. Like, Goofy?
What was... Yeah.
Oh, leave me alone and get your own life.
I've never...
That's what his son said to him when he was... they went to the same college. It was... Anyways, don't mind me.
Okay.
Cartoons.
I thought you were referencing, like, the Goofy movie.
Yeah. The one where he goes back to school?
No, the one with that, like, that singer and, like, his son Max is, like, trying to impress that girl. I forgot the singer's name. And there's that song, like, if we listen to each other, we find it, and maybe
Are they at a, like, club?
No, it's a concert. He's a
okay, then no, it's a different movie.
Oh, Eye to Eye, seeing it.
Okay, no, it wasn't that one.
It's okay.
No, yeah, that was good though.
Thank you. I was doing choreography too.
Yeah, you're doing it all.
Nobody could see that, but it was just for you. You got a free concert. Oh God, no, I'm just trying to reread this. So it seems like
Priscilla needs to mind her fucking business.
Well, no, because Priscilla confirmed to Marissa that they had sex.
That's not confirmed. She told.
Well, she just said, yeah, he said tells, yeah. But he still thinks that T might have been the one who told him that they dated, because I guess maybe Marissa told him, like, no, Priscilla didn't tell me you dated, so maybe that's why.
Nah. In my opinion, I think Priscilla brought it up casually, knowing that you and Marissa are dating. Jacob and Marissa are dating. Priscilla, he's not always in class, so girls talk, whatever. So now Priscilla brings it up like, oh, really? Oh, you and Jacob are dating? Oh, yeah, we've dated. Oh, Marissa kind of drops it, whatever, and waiting for you to kind of say something. Maybe she's even hinted things that you did not catch, because we're fucking stupid as men, well, as boys, as children. We're just dumb all our lives, and we don't catch certain hints. They're trying to let us know, just tell me the truth. And you maybe have missed the cues. And then, maybe she went back and was like, oh, how long you were dating? Oh, yeah, we dated, for this long. That, oh, have you guys had? Yeah, of course we had sex, And she's like, oh, you guys were fucking.
Yeah, I You're an idiot.
I am telling you. I can't be wrong. I cannot be wrong. This sounds too good for me to be wrong.
It sounds too good. That's your logic?
It sounds too good for me to be wrong.
Okay, it sounds too good.
Joe,
so
I'm picturing everything. And I'm picturing him looking dumbfounded in the hallway when she pages him. Because that's where she paged him, in the hallway. Not behind closed doors. Why didn't you tell me da 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 da? Oh, what are you talking about?
Nah, I'm Team Jacob.
Jacob, I need to know because nah. You
know you're Team Jacob too. You're not a fan of them.
I am Team
vampires.
Jacob. Fuck them vampires. They're weird, man. They're dead, like weirdos.
And like, yeah, I don't know. It's difficult to know if like Marissa's overreacting or not because we don't know when the messages were sent.
I personally don't feel like she is.
Jacob,
everyone's valid to feel how they feel. Were the
messages sent while you were
pursuing,
either dating or talking or pursuing Marissa?
Yes.
Or was it just completely before her? Because if it is, she's being unreasonable. She is.
I don't think so.
No. For him to have the messages,
bro,
like I don't delete messages.
No, neither do I. But that it
phone.
Needs to happen. It needs to happen, and I understand why.
No. I can agree with that. But the fact that he had them, it's just like a no. Get rid of these, and then like no more drama. You know, like she shouldn't be.
I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe she looked at the dates and shit. Because girls look at every fucking detail. Guys, we just look at the message and be like, really? You guys look at the dates, what time it was sent. Oh, so at 2 a.m. This is what you're sending her at 2 a.m. Oh, at 1:15 p.m. when you should be in fucking gym class. This is what you're doing. This is what you're doing. Sorry. Personal stuff coming out.
No, yeah, no. I would love to know how Marissa found out.
Jacob, you're gonna have to find out how Marissa found out. You're either gonna have to ask Tevin and know if Tevin's lying, or you're gonna.
You as a guy though, would you say like you just ask your friend or what?
It depends, because if you feel like they're the ones who snaked you, you know they're gonna go back and tell her that you asked. Yo, why'd you tell him that I told you?
True.
Did I tell you that Tevin told you anything?
Some friends are not to be trusted.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to know how.
But you also can't just like write him off because you don't know.
Exactly, and if he's not a friend, you can write him off.
Well,
he's not a friend.
I don't know.
If he's an acquaintance, we just share the same class, and he knew I liked her, and he tried to hook me up.
Yeah, but like, I mean, a group chat. I'm not gonna be in a group chat with just.
Is Marissa bad? She's a baddie, huh? Tevin wants her. She's a baddie.
You think? Nah. Nah.
I think she's better than Priscilla, like appearance wise, and the reason why I think that is because Priscilla fucking overstepped. If Priscilla was better than her, Priscilla would be like, ha.
Yeah. Priscilla was trying to
laugh in the face of danger.
I got this over you.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, like you guys didn't do that yet? Oh yeah, no, we were fucking all the time, everywhere.
Oh, he doesn't want to have sex with you.
Oh, that's
he
weird.
Wants to have sex with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
was like a power move. You think?
That's what I think. I think it was because at that age, girls can be very, very vindictive.
I mean,
at any age. Yeah, I didn't want to do that to you guys, to be honest.
Yeah. It starts around 12 and never ends.
Yeah, no, definitely. As soon as puberty hits, it's over.
Oh, maybe it stops at menopause.
Pause. Yep. That makes sense. And we're done.
Well, no, because like we're no longer having a period, so like our hormones like
ready
chill out.
And scene. That was a good life we lived. Fuck some shit up along the way.
It starts at like 12. That's when like girls get their period.
Yeah,
like, literally
for real.
So it's not us; it's Mother Nature.
No, I understand. Especially around that time, like you guys have your period, emotions are just wild, and shit is just Yeah, I hate when you guys use that as an excuse, though.
I hate it too.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But I understand.
If a man was ever like, "Oh, you're in a mood. Are you on your period?"
What the fuck is that?
I would turn into a fucking dragon.
Do you know?
I'd be like, "What?"
Do you know where you got that from?
What?
When they asked Jess if she was on her period.
Who's Jess?
From Big Mouth.
I'm like, it's you. Why would I even ask
and Connie was just like, what? And her hair was just like, he's like, what the fuck did he just ask you?
Oh, I remember that.
Like when watching Big Mouth, everything made so much sense to me, and I wish I watched this as a kid, because I would have been so well informed.
You were informed enough.
I was more than informed. I was over informed, and I had a son at 15. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I can't. All right, but yeah, thank you, Jacob. If you feel up to it, we would love an update.
No, you will feel up to it, Jacob. You will.
You can't.
You will. No, Jacob. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm very invested in this because I feel like I feel like you don't want to take blame for anything. I'm not saying you don't.
You don't know.
I don't know. I'm just saying how I personally feel. Just like how Marissa personally feels. I personally feel like you don't want to take accountability
you're being
for the
too
fact
hard on Jacob.
for the fact that you do sexually miss Priscilla, which because he was the one sexually texting her too.
It was back and forth.
Exactly. It wasn't just her.
Yeah.
Which means you do sexually want Priscilla.
No, I think now he's into Marissa.
Nah, bro. If you're into Marissa, you're not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna break up with her now. Nah.
Because sometimes the drama is not worth it.
Nah, it's worth
maybe
it.
she's not.
She wants to feel worth it. She wants to feel worth it, and she deserves to feel worth it because you fucking pursued her, and this is what comes with pursuing women. Everything. Wait, what? I'm so funny. Gosh. But no, can you please write in, please? I just want to know. Like, even if you like,
so he said, "What would you do in his situation?" So
we said that.
But your answer was like just like a recap.
Oh, what would I do? Like at that age or now?
That's
because at that age, I'm doing the same fucking cowardly thing that you're doing.
you would just break up.
Fuck this! I'm out of here. I don't want to talk to that bitch or this guy or her, and then secretly text Priscilla later and get some pussy.
Oh my god!
I'm telling you what I would do at that age.
Well, like if you're gonna break up with
Marissa, I'm free to get pussy now.
Yeah, but he's upset with Priscilla because like Priscilla like ran her mouth when she didn't.
And
have
that's the
to.
best
So that's
to
why he's
have
like,
angry
just
sex.
Stop talking to Priscilla. Oh my god.
Okay.
You're so gross.
For example, right? Mm-hmm. I was dating this girl, and we broke up, and she told me that her best friend is interested in me, and I should date her best friend. Okay, cool. So I give her best friend a shot. Me and her best friend are cool. We like each other. Cool. Everything's cool. This girl gets jealous. I did not know she's jealous because I'm a fucking boy. And if you're jealous, say you're fucking jealous. Don't hide it. That doesn't make sense to me. So what does she do? She now kind of like sexually comes on to me. And I'm like, nah, I'm dating so-and-so. Nah. Then she did some shit. You see what I'm saying? And I fell into the trap.
She did the one thing that Des can't say no to.
And then what does she do? She goes and now tells this girl, oh, me and Des had sex. To this girl's face. Me and Des had sex. Me and Des had sex. And then she tops it off by saying, but don't worry, like, he really likes you because he wouldn't even kiss me. Okay. So I don't know anything. I didn't know that she did this. I'm sitting there and like my mom comes to me and my mom's like, what did you do to so-and-so? I'm like, what do you mean? And she's like, oh, she came to me and told me that she hopes you and this other girl get into a car crash, fall off a bridge and die.
Oh.
And I was like, as soon as my mom said that, I was like, fuck.
You're like, uh-oh.
So literally. So now I go to kind of figure shit out. And from the look in their eyes, what they know.
To be fair, you already knew, but you needed to see it to believe it. Yeah.
So now, the girl comes and asks me, my girlfriend comes and asks me, like, is this true? And I'm like,
did I ever telling your mom all that?
And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, okay. And then she goes up to the girl and was like, yo, stay the fuck away from him. Me and you are no longer fucking friends. Ba. And I was like, oh my God, she loves me.
Oh, wait, you guys didn't break up at that
point?
Oh.
No. I know, right?
What?
Crazy shit. And she was just like, no, I want you to stay away from her because obviously
Damn, what type of love spell?
Crazy shit. Cast? I don't fucking know.
What type of magic stick?
And like, obviously, as a guy, I fell right back into the trap.
Well, don't say obvious.
Obviously.
Because you are holding young Jacob here to the standard that you couldn't even uphold.
That's
yourself.
why I'm holding him to better standards than me. Because I need to break this pattern of
if
boys being stupid.
Yes, I agree.
So that's why I'm like,
if
yo.
Des is comparing you to him back in the day,
that's not a good thing. You see what I'm saying?
Nah.
Because obviously, Jacob, you're not an ugly guy. Because if Priscilla's fucking the shit out of you.
He didn't say
he said the sex was too much. Which means.
No, that's not what he said.
She's fucking the shit out of you, buddy.
Des. He said, okay, wait, background info. Hold on. We stopped dating because he was too forward in the relationship and too sexual.
Oh, he was too sexual.
Yes.
You didn't even love the girl. You just wanted pussy. Oh my God, Jacob, you are exactly like me. Jacob.
Wait a minute, Des.
Oh. Jacob, listen, buddy. Honestly, now that Joe read that to me, Priscilla snitched. Priscilla told her everything, buddy. You're going to have to open up and tell her every single detail. And then tell Priscilla to leave you alone. Please and thank you.
Yeah.
Because hearing that.
He said, so me and P used to date. I have her number in my phone. We stopped dating because I was a bit too forward in our relationship and a bit too sexual. That's the background information you need to understand.
I thought she was the one that was forward and sexual. That's why I kept saying that. But now that I know this, nah, bro.
No, because
nah.
remember I made the comment. I'm like, oh, he's like you.
I just thought you meant the gallus. The gallus.
I was just
we
kidding.
Mere girls. Yeah, for real, Priscilla did it still. Cat's out the bag. All the evidence I need.
Also, but to be fair, the name you gave her, Priscilla, like to me, Priscilla is like a bitch that thinks she's better than you and is like, would do that. Like,
yeah,
you know what I
that's
mean?
on Priscilla's shit.
And I'm sorry if you're listening and your name's Priscilla. I'm sure you're not like
We're
that.
not sorry.
I'm sure you're a sweetheart.
Yeah, bitch.
Des. But I'm just saying, there's like a thing with a name.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I feel like both of us don't have common names, so there's not like a thing about our names.
Me now, because I did me earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I did me earlier. I didn't do me.
No, not
it's
in
been
almost
a while.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would honestly, and like this is gonna be a difficult pill to swallow, and I know you're not gonna do it, but just hear me out. I would get them both together and clear the fucking air, because I'm not gonna say one thing to Marissa and say something to Priscilla, and then words get misexchanged. And nah, bro. All three of us right here, right now. Priscilla, when me and you were texting X, Y, and Z, okay, Marissa, I apologize if you feel like X, Y, and Z. That's on me. You have to take some accountability. Even if it's the smallest bit. Just take some accountability.
I agree with that. It'll go over a lot better.
Exactly. If you're just pointing fingers, you're the problem. You have to take some accountability. I apologize. I should have told you. That's on me. To me, that didn't even matter. But if it matters to you, I'm so sorry. I should have told you. Mm-hmm. Priscilla, you had no right to go tell her X, Y, and Z. But however, what's done is done. Priscilla, right here, right now, I'm deleting your number. I'm asking you to please leave me alone.
And delete my number on your phone.
Thank you very much. I'd appreciate you not texting me. Marissa, this is our relationship. I'm sorry I didn't come to you about blah, 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 blah. But from here on out, I will try and do better. Boom. Panty wet up. She is wet. And you know what? Priscilla's going to want you even fucking more now. Oh, baller alert. Oh my God, Des, you were doing so fucking well. God damn it. I'm sorry. That was the little demon coming out. That last bit, don't mind that part. Everything else before that, listen to.
Here's the thing. Okay. I don't know if I completely agree with that one, Des. I don't know. Like, I just don't know if I would go the route of sitting them down together.
So what would you do?
I'm going to deal with them separately. I'm going to make a thing in front of Marissa, like, hey, I'm deleting her number, I'm deleting the text, like, whatever. But also, I'm not sitting them down, because if Priscilla's vindictive, she might say stuff like,
say it.
Oh, did you do the thing with her that you did with me? No, we don't need any of that. Like, just, I don't know. I just feel like I wouldn't sit them down together. I feel like that could go wrong.
It could, but if you have nothing to hide, Marissa needs to know you have nothing to hide.
But like,
if I tell you I'm deleting this girl's number, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fine. You believe me. You have no reason not to. A couple weeks down the line, that number looks familiar. You type it in your phone. Priscilla, you're pissed. I thought you said you stopped talking to this bitch. I did. She just texted me. Shut the fuck up.
Block
Shut
the number.
The fuck up, nigga. So to me,
so
like,
just block it then.
I understand what you're saying, but to me, I like no room for error.
And like unfollow her on Instagram, TikTok, like all that shit.
No room for error. I'm saying, you're hearing what I'm saying to her. She's hearing what I'm saying to you. And
no, I get it. And you know what's so funny? In a lot of situations, I think you need a no room for error type of situation.
But this one?
I just don't know because I don't know the situation. I don't know. I will know more if Jacob can tell us what.
Fine, fair enough.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's like
you like to whatever people say, that's what you base it off of. That's right. I base it off of how they say what they're saying.
Like I read the lines, you read in between them.
Yeah. I don't see the lines. I see in between the lines.
It's like when someone's like, I don't see color. I don't see the lines. I make up my own story.
Yeah, exactly.
And I tell young men that they're fucked just because I made it up in my head. Yeah. You can't do that.
If my mom comes to me and she's like, you need to wash the dishes. What I heard was, okay, you're having a bad day. You need to fucking relax, mom. Like, relax.
No, I do think you need to read in between the lines. But like this one, it's just like the lines could mean a lot of different things.
Nope.
To me, it is because one line will establish whether or not Marissa is being fair or dramatic or not. And that's huge because that's part of the reason why he wants to like just end the relationship.
If you play this wrong, they're going to fuck each other and you're going to be mad. Because I would be pissed.
You're so stupid. But yeah, no, thank you for the update though, Jacob.
Yeah, that's a great update.
That was a great update. You got Des fired up.
Fired up.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, and if anyone else wants to write in, you don't have to have as juicy a story as Jacob. It could be literally anything. You can do so by going to thissquareroom.com.
Ooh, sorry. I will say,
oh, to Jacob?
No, to everybody who's listening.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you, because I did have people inquire about the music thing and Spotify because some people couldn't find it and stuff like that. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. The following, the listening. After the episode went up, I saw certain numbers rocket. So I could only assume.
Skyrocket is the term.
I know. I just felt weird saying skyrocket. It felt so like white. So I just said rocket. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I hear like rocket, like just rocket, and you're not talking about an actual rocket, I think like a person.
Oh yeah, I know.
Like, like she's a rocket.
Oh really?
Like,
I've never heard that. I know a girl we call rocket, but
no, like if you call someone a rocket, like they're like hot, they're out of this world.
Really?
Yeah,
that's some white shit. Oh my god, she's such a rocket.
I mean, now that you say it that way, it kind of sounds. But it's me. Are you surprised?
No, that's.
What do you want me to say? Yo, fam, she's so
fire.
Fire?
She's fire.
Okay, I use fire though.
Yeah.
Do I?
No, you don't. You use fire when you're cooking or something, but you don't use fire. She's like, no,
Joke's
it's electrical.
I'll say jokes on you. I don't cook. I do. I just haven't in a long time.
Okay, there you go. That's better.
Yeah. Oh, you're one of the few people who like actually knows that I do cook, but you also know it's not often.
Yeah.
But when I do, I can cook. Right?
Except
what? Oh my god. Okay. I can cook a lot of things.
Yes.
Not everything.
Not everything. Some things turn out better than others. Yes.
Listen, it was one time.
Hey man.
I made lasagna.
Did you make a lasagna?
Came out a little crunchy. Okay?
Did you make a lasagna or did you try to make a lasagna?
I mean, I made it. It was.
Don't know if they would classify that as lasagna.
It was like a chip.
It was crunchy.
Yeah. It was
like
good.
nachos and cheese.
Nachos and cheese would have been better. I wish. Kingsley, we're gonna need you to stop crying, babe. Thanks. Okay. There was this story, and I know that you have it. Oh wait, this is what I wanted to thing.
The thing.
To show you. Oh, sorry, it's an ad. Hold on. Oh god, it's one of those like
CIBC.
15-second ones.
Oh my god, those are the worst. Like, fuck off, man.
I know. I'm just trying to
watch my shit.
Play copyrighted music over here.
Like, how hard is that?
I don't know if it's copyrighted or not. This is what I'm trying to think. I'm gonna fast forward. Oh my god, it's so loud here. Do you remember this from a Goofy movie?
You better knock on wood.
This is what I was trying to sing earlier.
Oh, that's not what it is. Yeah, I know that. But this is a Goofy movie, right?
Yeah.
The one that I was talking about is called An Extremely Goofy Movie.
Oh my God.
That's when Max goes off to college.
Oh, there was a bunch, right? There's a Goofy movie, a very Goofy movie,
and an Extremely Goofy movie.
I don't think I saw the other ones.
Yeah. I really, that one made me want to skateboard and stuff because it was about like him being in the X Games, and yeah, it was pretty cool. I liked it.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I just wanted to like.
No, I get it.
You know, make sure I wasn't crazy.
Yeah. Goofy has some kind of problem, no?
What do you mean?
Like he's like.
No, he's actually very smart. He just, some people just come off a little dumb.
Oh,
a little slow.
I know those ones.
I think if anyone has a problem, it's Donald.
Oh God, he has more than a problem.
He has an anger
issue.
He has
a speech impediment
and a
problem.
speech impediment. Yeah.
His anger problem's bad.
It's bad.
It's bad. Oh my God.
And why do they make duck characters always like
so
spitty?
I think it's the beak.
Duck?
Yeah. I think it's the beak. Okay, so let's say it's your birthday.
Okay, it's my birthday.
Woohoo!
Yay!
You'd want to celebrate your birthday.
I would, yeah.
People go to work, happy birthday, Joe. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that's
your
nice.
boss gets you a cake on break. Everybody's singing you happy birthday. That sounds...
I mean, I have some allergies, so I just would hope that
that they respect that.
Well, it's not I mean, I guess it is a respect thing.
But it is.
But
okay.
It's nice.
So, an employer threw his employee a surprise birthday party.
Okay.
And the employee knows that they do this religiously for other people.
Office birthdays.
And he had asked that they don't do it for him.
Okay.
However, fuck it. People say that all the time. They don't mean it. Let's surprise him.
True. Some people are just like, no.
That's me. No, don't do that. Because I will walk out, and I have.
Oh.
I've left my own birthday party.
What?
I've walked through my door. Everyone yelled surprise. I closed the front door and I left.
Why?
Because I look like, what the fuck? Like, just tell me. Like, if I say no, just respect my no.
Didn't you say the other day that you would want to have a surprise party?
Yeah, but I need to be no. Like, I would want to.
Was this a conversation we had on the podcast, or was this an IRL?
I don't know, but I know I said I'd want to plan my own surprise birthday party.
Yeah. And it's like, why? So then it would be a surprise.
It made me happy.
Wait, so then if you're okay, Kingsley.
Like, I'll plan all the details. And, like, I'll send, like, let's say I give you the list of people to invite and everything.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, okay, make it at this day at this time.
So, I was going to say, is only the day and time a surprise? But you just said
I want to know the day and the time.
So then what part of it is a surprise?
When I walk in and everybody else, surprise! And I'm like, God!
So then, no, they wouldn't say surprise. I think if you want them to
happy
walk in
birthday.
They can say happy birthday.
Okay, that's fine. I'd prefer that.
Or they can, like, when you walk in, they can burst into, for he's a jolly good man.
Chase. Yeah, see, that can work.
Sounding to me.
Yeah, you are right.
Okay.
You are right.
You have to call me old.
So, the employer.
Still, you're crazy. I just want
No, psycho.
Yeah.
The employer decides he's gonna throw the birthday party anyways. Mm-hmm. A surprise. And now he gives the employee a very serious case of anxiety, and now he gets sued for $450,000. I would love for someone to throw me a surprise party at work. I would fucking love.
Well, also, you wouldn't get that in Canada. Our legal system has like things that would like prevent that, so you would never get that here. But I'm pretty sure it's not that they or he's suing for $450,000. He was already granted.
He was granted.
Yeah.
Like he didn't ask for that. He just sued them, and the judge rewarded
when you sue,
him.
You have to put an amount.
Really? Okay.
I in most cases you sue for an amount.
Yeah. Okay. I would. Oh God, the stress it cost me.
No, but he was fired.
Of course.
Why?
Why would he not be fired?
What do you mean? I feel like they didn't like specify why he was fired though.
Because you're being a little shit. We did this for you and you're being a little shit.
Yeah, but you can't fire someone for that legally, which is maybe why he got some money for that.
Well, that's true.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you didn't like the party? You're fired. What? No, you can't do that.
Maybe they feel like he was like being extra, you know? Because he had a panic attack on the way to the party, on the way to the lunchroom.
Yeah. I'm like reading.
So it's like, you know what, John? You're doing too much. Just go home and don't fucking come back.
But apparently he also has a... Oh, no.
He has an anxiety issue.
Yeah.
And that's why he asked to not have the party.
Yeah. He doesn't like being the center of attention. Yeah. All stuff. It triggers his anxiety. He was...
So because he knew it was coming on the way to the break room, I guess he tried to give it a shot and then had a panic attack on the way there.
But I wonder if he like totally like raged out and that's why
he
got fired. Because they didn't specify if he got fired because of the panic attack.
Yeah, or because you sued us, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, but they said that 300,000 of that was for emotional distress.
Of course.
And 150 was for lost wages. Because this happened last August. Yeah. But he was like just awarded this money.
Well,
in the States, you can sue for anything.
Everything.
Remember that woman who sued for when the McDonald's coffee spilled on her and it was hot?
Oh, and it was hot? Like,
yeah.
Bitch.
But it's like, it says hot. They warn you that it's hot.
It's fucking hot
but
coffee.
But it was too hot. So.
Yeah. Well, that would be nice.
Like, it's not to say that you can't sue for that here, but like they would laugh at you.
They would think you belong somewhere else. I wish I knew laws and stuff. Not so I can like save people's lives, just so I can go around them.
Around people's lives?
No, around the laws.
Oh. I don't know if you saw this like thing circulating around about like the moment that Kim Kardashian found out that basically her son was playing Roblox.
Okay.
And there was like something on there. Let me see if I can quote it. It was like a thing like advertising her sex tape or whatever. Remember when it came out that there was like potentially a second one? And she was like, I don't know anything about a second one, but it was like a joke. It was like a mocking thing with like her crying face, and then it said something about like another sex tape. Mm-hmm. So her son found it, and like it became news because like obviously I think their new show, The Kardashians, because Keeping Up the Kardashians is done. It's just The Kardashians now. And I guess the clip is from there, and like she found out and like was like calling Kanye crying and whatever.
Bro, don't fucking call me crying. Go call fucking Pete.
Well, this is months ago, remember?
Go because it's airing now. Pete. Because Pete was months ago too.
Pete was like in November.
Months.
True. It's freaking April.
Months.
I forget.
Nah, bro.
I don't know exactly what.
Don't fucking call me crying and now I'm gonna calm you down and shit for what? For you to go fucking cuddle up to an ex-man? Don't.
But no, there was an interview. First of all, he was dating other people first.
Exactly, which is fine. I'm not calling you crying about my sex tape.
He's just showing up to
I'm just house. Crying, okay? Because I fucking miss you.
No, but like. There was this interview and she's talking about the sex tape and she was just like, she starts to say like, oh, I made one mistake. And then she was like, actually, no, it wasn't a mistake. I made a tape with someone that I was dating for years at the time. Like, like I'm not going to like be kind of defined by that. You can't
because that's what made you your money. Whore.
Oh my goodness. No, but like, you know what? When she said that, I was like, it's so true. Like, people love to never let her forget it because like, oh, like that built the careers of you and your family. First of all, she was... Of her, not her family. Well, they say... Well, no, because they said that like when she came on, she put her whole family on with Keeping Up with the Kardashians and all this stuff, right? So, I don't know.
But to me, it's like they had money before that. Like your fucking...
They weren't like billionaires.
Father was a fucking triathlon fucking champion.
Stepfather.
Father at that time,
right? But like their dad, Robert Kardashian, was like a big time lawyer. So like they had money, and she was.
That's what I mean.
She was Paris Hilton's assistant.
Yeah, like so, like it's not like you guys were like, broke or anything.
Right. Which is why people were upset about the whole like when they called Kylie a self-made billionaire. Mm-hmm. They're like self-made means like you started from the bottom,
and
like
you did it yourself.
But you had help, you had money,
the whole way.
So. Whatever.
With Kim, I think the problem that people have is Now you're trying to be like, you know what? It is what it is. At the time, you're hiding your face and all this shit. You're so ashamed of it.
Well, when it comes out. I mean,
fuck that.
How long ago did that come out?
Long time.
That came out.
Years.
I don't want to say like 20 years, but it feels like
20 years. Yeah, but it wasn't 20 years.
No, but it was just like
15. Yeah.
It's been quite some time because she's been with Kanye for like at least 10.
Like 8. No way. It's 10. But I just feel like with Kim,
because she was also talking about her kiss on SNL with Pete, and she was like, oh, like before that she hadn't kissed anyone else aside from Kanye in 10 years.
Okay, but with that, right? First of all,
they got married on May 24th, 2014. That was when they were married.
So 8 years ago.
Right, but they were dating before that, so 10 years sounds about right.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Thank you. But yeah, what were you saying?
Sorry. The kiss with Pete on SNL, right? She invited Kanye to that episode of SNL.
Yeah, but she wasn't like...
Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. You know you and Pete have a fucking skit.
I'm acting on SNL.
You know you and Pete have a skit.
Yeah, but their kiss was like a...
You know you and Pete have a skit.
It was a little...
You know you and Pete have a thing going on.
But she did say she felt a little like tingle when they kissed. It was cute.
You see how women... Yo, Joe, I want to throw this mic in your head. I want to throw this mic in your head. He was there.
He was invited. He didn't go.
He was invited and he went.
Oh, he went?
And he was pissed. And he's like, this is what you invited me to watch?
Yeah, like watch me move on in front of your face.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice of her, huh? Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. He was there dating this one and the next one.
What does that mean? In her face?
Yes. Because
on your doorstep.
Yeah, he bought a house directly across the street from her.
I want to see my fucking kids. See, I hear the Andrew again.
So you mean anytime you go into like a higher octave?
Yeah. But I feel like, honestly, like, to me, if something like that comes out and you're not a minor, own your shit. You know what I mean? If that's the person you're dating or whatever the case is.
But also, it was like the times are different now. I think if it...
Even back then, like, have some fucking balls. You had the balls to smile up in the camera and do it. Now that it's out there,
because
fuck it.
The tape was just for that.
Nah, man. I still say fuck it. I hate people that do stuff behind closed doors. And when the doors are open, you're like, oh my God, I'm so ashamed.
That's why I don't do that.
You don't do nothing. Or open. I don't have doors.
Just walls. Oh my gosh. Okay. We are going to get to our question of the day now. The question of the day is...
Tell me what you think about me. Jeez.
I mean, in a sense, it's, do you think I intimidate others? Why or why not?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Yes, because like we said, how some women are. Like when we're talking about Priscilla and how girls can be when they're in high school, and you're like, well, at any age. And I'm like, yeah, I just didn't want to say it. So I feel like women would look at you in the way like, because you don't come across as someone who is not confident. Even if you don't feel confident in a situation, you fake it till you make it, like we've said before.
True.
So they can be like, look at her. You know, if you're just trying to help, they might feel like, oh, you're doing too much. Like you're just trying to show off kind of thing.
Okay.
So I can see that coming across as like another woman feeling intimidated. Like, you think you're better than us, or, you know, oh, yeah, I'm an only child. Yeah, whatever. Snob.
Only child? How is that intimidating?
I don't know, man.
Me and my 17 siblings wish. I was told I was intimidating once by someone I was dating. And I was like, I didn't get that. But I think it was more so like, you know, men feel like if you have more money than them, then like they're less of a man. So I think that was the situation.
Mm-hmm.
But, okay, fair. With you, I do think you intimidate others, but only at first. Because you like to just be quiet, chill to yourself and observe. And you're just kind of like, okay, like, damn, like, is he nice? Is he whatever? Like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But then, like, once they actually get to know you, they're like, oh, okay. And it's the complete opposite. But I do think that you probably do intimidate people when you first meet them. If
black guy.
Depending, it's not even that, it's the demeanor, because it's like you'd be like, oh, hello, and then you just kind of like sit and watch and like, you know.
Yeah. It's funny because Kaden's mom, one of her friends, gave me like a huge box of like stuff for the baby. So I'm like, okay, like I want to personally call her and tell you. I've never met this girl in my life. I've only heard stories about. I've never talked to her a day in my life. So I had to do my little Deswayne thing. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly. So she calls, and then I get the phone, and I'm like, "Hi." She's like, "Oh, hi." Hi, and I said, "I'm like, oh, nice to hear you too." No, 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 no. I just wanted to personally say like thank you. I didn't want to tell her or tell it through you. Da, da, da. Mm-hmm. And I'm watching Kaden's mom like roll her eyes and everything, and the girl's on the phone like laughing and giggling, no problem, anything, whatever. So the conversation was like maybe a minute, maybe, and she was like, "Okay, that's enough. Give me the phone." And like the phone was on speaker, and I don't think the girl knew that. So she's like, oh my God, he sounds so amazing. Can I marry him? Can I have him? Can I? And I was like, stop. Yeah, God. So like, as a guy who like, if my girlfriend spoke about Deswayne the way I know, like the way I've heard girls speak about me, I would be like, He'd say he's just a friend, huh?
Is that intimidating or is that jealousy, though?
Both.
Okay.
Because sometimes, like, you can be jealous, but you're like, they don't intimidate me. I just don't like the relationship you have. Mm-hmm. But then there's times where you're like, why don't we have that?
Fair. Yeah.
Like, every time he comes around, like, I don't like when he's here. Bro, relax. Relax. Maybe I've done that.
Fair enough.
Priscilla that long time ago. Sorry, Jacob's in my mind.
Oh my goodness. Okay, that's definitely a good note to end it on. Desi D, let them know where they can find you.
They can find me on Instagram at DesiD18. I almost said .com. And where can they find you, Joe Turo?
They can find me also on Instagram and Twitter, I guess. I don't tweet too often, but I also haven't uploaded anything on Instagram. So my social media is Jonel Wilson. And of course, where can they find anything to do with the podcast?
They can find us on, I was going to say MySpace. Whoa.
What is wrong with you? What?
Spotify. I was thinking of Spotify, but MySpace popped in my head. I'm like, that's not right. They can find us on Spotify.
Your age is showing.
Don't do that. Don't let them know. Please, Joe. They think I'm cool. Why are you doing this?
I didn't even have a MySpace.
Really? I did.
Yeah. Well, like, I think I made one, but like never,
I flirted like fuck on that.
On MySpace?
Oh, fuck yeah. On everything.
Fair.
I'd flirt on Indeed if I had one. Yep. Is that what it's called? Indeed?
The website for jobs?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. What's the other one called? Like your career portfolio kind of thing.
Oh, LinkedIn?
LinkedIn. I'd flirt on that shit too. I would. I seen some badass pictures on there.
Yeah, because it's like people's business headshots.
I give you a headshot.
Okay, all right. You can find us at This Square Room and at I'm at a loss for words now. Yes, thissquareroom.com. Thank you guys so much for listening, and we will see you next Tuesday.